Alright guys and girls, welcome back to another video of mine today. So, I've been watching that new version cut of Rocky IV. The uncut version, or not, I don't know if you'd call it an uncut version. Where's that rating? So I can turn that sound down a minute. I'm watching this on the projector at the moment, the ViewSonic 701. It's a HDR 4K projector, and let's have a look. I'll just turn that down a bit because I'm way up to 20. The speakers are really good on it, on the ViewSonic. The fan's really low on it as well, really low. So I don't know if you can hear it. Listen. Obviously, because I'm quite close by it, towards it, so very, very close. And I've got this at around about, I'd say 2 meters, 6 foot, give or take. Got this bounced off the wall. Hang on, let's see if I can. I think it's like 3100 for the color brightness. Looms, I think 3100 something looms. It might be a lot less than that. I'm just let me try and it's HDR as well, high dynamic range, so the range of the blacks and the whites are really good. But I'll tell you what though, right, so I'm watching this on the ViewSonic, the new Rocky version of Rocky IV, and this is basically Rocky IV. But it's not called just Rocky IV, it's called Rocky versus Drago. And it almost kind of feels like an actual boxing match. Rather than a sort of the revenge style story to it. The revenge story of it, though, I don't know, I think they kind of killed a lot of the scenes off, because what they've done is he's added like I think 40 odd minutes extra, but he's cut a lot of scenes out as well, like the intro at the start with the boxing gloves, where they collide and they explode. So you had the Soviet Union sort of style flag, and you had the American style flag, or the Rocky gloves, and then they collide with each other. They've completely got rid of that. Then what it does, it goes straight into basically Rocky and Apollo Creed talking to each other, having a sort of a deep conversation with each other. And then basically it cuts from there and it goes straight outside where he's watching the boxing match between him, watching the boxing match, well, not boxing match, but the talks on Ivan Drago wanting to fight. But Rocky didn't want to sort of fight him and stuff, so Apollo Creed said, well, I'll take him on. And that's when he ends up sort of, like, spoiler alert, gets killed in the boxing ring, and then Rocky wants basically the revenge. Now, you have that scene in there as well. They've kept the scene, the funeral scene, where he's paying his homage to Apollo Creed and all that. But this is kind of more of I'd say more of a serious style movie. And the way they've made the sort of the final fight, the boxing match, it's kind of more of like a mutual respect for each other, because like they both respect each other near the end, and they've added some extra stuff in there as well. I mean, I wouldn't say this is the best version, because it's not, and also some of the music they've killed off, and they've actually added some of the musics in the elsewhere. It's like the Eye of the Tiger, I think they put it near the end, so you'll hear Eye of the Tiger near the end or something. But for this film, it's like at the end, you've got basically Rocky beating Ivan Drago, and then you see him basically, I don't think they've added this scene before, where they walk out, where he walks out of the ring, where Rocky walks out of the ring, and then he's like there with his wife and all that, Adrian and all that. And then it just sort of like freeze frames. So, yeah, I mean, and I'll tell you what though, Talia Shire though is probably one of my favourite film actresses and stuff. I loved her in The Godfather. Loved her in the Godfather films, and she was a bit of a one of my crushes, to be honest. Watching her when she was in the original Rocky movies and all that. So it's I don't know. It's one of those things, isn't it? Like, I kind of like the geeky style girls, the ones where they got the glasses and like the sort of, I wouldn't say quiet, but sort of like there's like a mystery with them and all that. But yeah, I don't know. It's about, there we go. Hang on, so if I can pause this, I know because right, hang on. Oh, yeah, and then you got Talia Shire, Adrian, walking into the ring for her husband, Rocky, and sort of putting her arms around him for winning the match. And it kind of felt like a real proper boxing match rather than sort of watching a movie at the end of it. Because obviously you had this training stuff. They've kind of changed the sounds a little bit. Some of it sounds quiet and some of it's not too quiet, but it's quiet enough that you can like killed off in the background. And hang on, let's have a look. Let's have a look, see if I can. No, it's not really. Right. So basically, it's called Sylvester Stallone's Rocky IV, Rocky versus Drago, the Ultimate Director's Cut. So it is the director's cut on it, and I would say, like, in a way, it's good, and in a way, it's bad. I mean, they've kind of cut a lot of stuff out. But the way he's said, like, extra 40 minutes or extra 40 minutes of, like, content, it still works out exactly the same time of a same sort of length of movie. Because what he's done is cut some of the stuff out and he's just added new stuff in there as well. So it's not really, you couldn't say it's really a director's cut. I mean, well, in a way it is, because he's cut some footage out there and he's sort of added extras in there, but it's still the same length. But I think this is more of a serious movie in a way, because it kind of feels serious and it feels more thought out as well. Because with the other Rocky films, they kind of, Rocky IV, the original one, it kind of felt like there was, it wasn't thought out properly and stuff. I mean, the fight scenes were great and all that, but I think some of the boxing bits and stuff has been sort of calculated pretty well done, in my honest opinion on it. But I wouldn't say this is like the ultimate Rocky IV. And I mean, I haven't done like a movie review in such a while, but I'd say if you want to watch this, I'd say get the two films, Rocky IV and the Rocky versus Drago, the Ultimate Director's Cut. I don't know why they call it the Ultimate, because it's not really on long enough. It's exactly the same length of times, roughly, give or take. But there's actually, what they got there, we've got extras in there as well. You've got fight choreography, actor appreciation, then and now, and the Rocky Legacy. Yeah, they got the Rocky Legacy and all that. What's this one? The Rocky Legacy and his career. Examine the impact franchise has made through the years worldwide, as Stallone shares his personal journey, including becoming the iconic figure we know as Rocky. And also, then and now, Sylvester Stallone looks back at the film as a seasoned filmmaker then and now, and hear and see what he would have done differently, and takes a peek into some of the changes the new director's cut has to offer. And what's this one? Fight choreography. Sylvester Stallone reveals in gripping detail the choreography involved with each hook and jab in the ring, which eventually became one of the most infamous fights in Rocky's film history. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyway, guys and girls, you stay safe, and I will see you on the next episode of another movie review. But this is sort of, I mean, would I recommend watching this? To be honest, I would recommend just having both copies, the original and this one, because there is some different scenes in Rocky 4 than Rocky versus Drago, and also the music with what's his name, James Brown. With the scenes, they've kind of put more camera scenes in there as well, with Rocky and James Brown and Ivan Drago and all that kind of stuff in there. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Well worth watching though. Definitely well worth it. But anyway, guys and girls, stay safe, and I'll be back. We're gonna do it. I should do a really Sylvester Stallone one. Well, that's my little bit of one. I need to work on that. But anyway, see you soon, guys and girls. It is today, I think, the 3rd today, 4th of December. We're getting there. We're getting Christmas. Actually, I've got my Christmas tree to put up. Actually, sometime probably today. I'll probably do it tonight. Anyway, stay safe.